issues. We'll see when I open a new window and open a YouTube channel. And I'm not having any glitching as of yet. I mean, I've spent far too much time. I just don't know what to do at this point. It's at a point now where I'm ready to buy a new computer. Okay, we'll go here. Share it, share. Yeah, there we go. So it doesn't seem like stuff's getting. I'm not hearing any glitching at this point. I know my voice is kind of loud, maybe right now, but okay. Let me bring the gain down on that mic. And I'm just looking at my volume here. It'd be great if NDI would put a volume monitor on their program. And it would be great if I didn't have to use NDI to get my audio. I'm just trying some. Open a new web browser, and I didn't hear it. Something just kind of strange just happened with my audio, like it got louder. That was weird. I can't wait to watch that on the stream. I opened a web browser and my audio got louder. So there's something wrong here. I mean, I'm literally ready to buy a new computer. I can't have this. Although I'm not getting any of the glitching. You know, and another interesting thing is that I've got a limiter on my master or my vocal bus, and there is no way it should be able to clip. I mean, it's just impossible the way I have it set. It should be impossible for it to clip. Man, you can hear it limiting now. I'll pull it and get it louder. There we go. And now I'm just totally limited. Okay, so that's not clipping, and I'm eating the microphone too. Okay. But I'm not hearing, that was just a weird little thing. I'm just trying it. I got a ducker off my board. Make sure the ducker is working. So we got, I thought I had a ducker on here, yep. Just try to keep the pig noise out of the stream. I don't know, maybe it's working. I mean, maybe for a moment. So I turned the ducker, and now I've got my clipping, being able to clip the master bus, which is just, I don't care. Okay, so let's add a. Okay, so I'm adding a limiter to the master bus also, which will limit my guitar and my voice, but I'm going to turn the limiter down a little bit, and we're going to make the brick wall ceiling at -2. Oh, no, we'll go -1. There we go. And then on the master bus, we'll also, yeah, see, it's still clipping. Amazing. That should be impossible. Stuff's not working the way it's supposed to. Let me make sure I don't have something after my Okay, yeah, I got something got into my computer that has fucked up my audio, I think. I don't know. My knees hurt. I appreciate you asking that question because I have been fucking with this for days now and I've wasted tons of time that I could have been putting great content out there, but I can't. And I can barely play music anymore. I'm using my recording studio. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go to the bar and drink, right, for a good time. But, yeah, it's really been frustrating. What I've had going on is that when I open a web browser, it would buffer underrun my audio. And I know there's some noise in this because I've had to remove a bunch of software to determine. I added software so that my recording studio works. And here's the big one, is that yesterday I was having this trouble, and I removed, I'm going to move my camera and my mic just so I can see a little better. I get tired of wearing my glasses. I'm going to move this window over here so I don't look like I'm not looking at you. And I go the microphone right in my face. What sound? Sound comes out of my left and right speakers on this shitty laptop. I hear you. So what's been happening is if I open up a new web browser, there is a buffer underrun. Like, so if I just opened a web browser, now I've opened up YouTube, and I'm a YouTube premium user, by the way, and I know my, I got popping going on here, and I don't care too much about that, because I can usually fix that, but now I'm opening up web browsers, and this was totally fucking up my audio, meaning I would get these buffer underruns whenever I would open up a Google window. And it happened on Microsoft Edge, Firefox, everything. Now, here's the kicker. And I know there's going to be a lot of Pro Tools motherfuckers out there that are going to hate me for saying this. Well, I should say subscribers to Waves shit. I removed, and believe me, if you put Waves shit on your computer, trying to get it off is a nightmare. I've spent 2 hours this morning literally searching for every Waves thing I could find, dropped it in the recycling bin and deleted all of them, and then emptied the recycling bin, refreshed my computer. So now when I actually do a search for Waves, but the moment I uninstalled all the software and got it out of Reaper so that I don't see it in my Reaper projects anymore, the problem has gone away. At least on this computer. And I'm only saying that right now because it could reoccur. And I'm playing my guitar, and I'm opening up a new web browser, and I'm opening up YouTube, and I've got 2 other YouTube windows open, and I'm still, at this point, I'm not hearing any of the glitching that I was having yesterday and the last several days. So my knees hurt. That's ultimately what sounds like the ocean in the background. Yeah, I know. I can't use certain software. Yeah, dude. My knees hurt. I'm about there right now too. Aside from, this is a big part of my life. I did a guitar lesson the other day with one of my students and had nothing but problems with the audio. And it just all of a sudden just started. So. I don't know. I may have solved it, but at this point, Pro Tools, yeah. I can't stand that. Pro Tools is just a bloated sack of shit, just like Google. But I don't use it, so I don't pay for it. I won't. No, I know guys that use it, and they're probably using cracked versions or whatever, and it seems to work for them, but I ain't wasting my time with that. I did it for a while, but nonetheless, forgive me. I'm just a little irritated right now, so I know I'm kind of coming off a little bit crass right now, but this has been a really big pain in my butt. and having to troubleshoot. Now, I realize that there is a bunch of air and noise going in the background because I removed some software. So while I'm here live, let me see. Let me move this. I'm going to, let me do this. Let me see. I'm going to close this window. And I'm opening and closing windows, and it seems to be working just fine. So let's make this smaller. There we go. I know I won't be looking at you, but let me see. I should be able to do this. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to open up a new Google browser. And let me see. RX8. So I need to get RX Elements, which... Now, let me show you here. I have license managers, and let's see. I think RX TuneTech. Okay, I don't know why. See, my icons aren't showing up like they would. It's almost like I got a virus, you guys. I'm not kidding. I think. Let me look up. Oops. Let me look up RX8 again. I thought I just heard a little glitch. Come on. Let's see, it's RX. I can't remember. RX8 voice to noise. I can't remember if it's soft tube or isotope. Okay. So I removed all of the isotope stuff from my computer. So we'll do this. And I have no idea why these windows. See, these windows are opening up all fucked up. I definitely got a fucking bug. I'm almost certain of that. Isotope. Because I've never had a computer. Not never, but oh, there we go. Product portal. That's what I want. No, let's go back. Product portal. You have to download the product portal. Okay, so we're going to download for PC. I'll just do this in front of y'all. You can watch. We'll put it in downloads. You can see that I've gotten rid of anything that says waves on it. Here's all my neural DSP stuff. So I know that the ocean sound is really annoying. And I'm trying to get rid of it as best I can here. Let me see. Let me do this. Bypass that. Oh, it's the guitar. Yeah. Let me turn the gate on. There we go. Sorry about the noise there. God, I know that sucks to have to listen to that. I'm using this slightly differently than I was before. Had a little. Okay. Let me get out of this window. Let's go back to RX8. I downloaded the product portal, isotope product portal. We'll install this. Let me close this window. Yeah. We'll let it do its thing. And bring the gain back up on my mic. Sorry about the noise on that. So I'm going to accept the agreement. And I really don't, but I have to, so I'm saying this publicly. I do not accept this, but the only way I can use this stuff is if I have the accept. If I hit, I do not, well, do you accept the, let's see what happens. I do not accept the agreement, okay? Do you want the installation to abort? No. Yep, see, I do not. So the only way you can use this stuff is if you accept whatever they write in here, and you can read it. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go. Create a desktop shortcut. Sure. So I bought this isotope software because it's great. Hey there, Lady Campion. Hey, I'm having all kinds of audio issues. I've been doing this for days. Welcome. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make this problem go away. I don't know what happened. I still really truly believe that I got hit with a virus. This all happened after I visited a website that kind of builds chord progressions and shit like that, and it really, really got serious after I used that a little bit. And also I deleted I deleted all of any type of waves. Believe me, I don't recommend buying wave stuff. It's well, you can't buy it. You have to rent it. So let me see. Install, authorize. I don't want all. So these are the Ozone 9 elements, RX 8 elements. So this is I'm going to install this, and you'll see what it does. It's pretty cool software. Just this kind of, you could see some of the stuff that I've purchased that I haven't been able to use. And we'll see what happens here with this. I like the RX8 elements. It's got voice denoise, and it's got a declicker where if you record something with clicking on it, I'd say don't use the declicker, re-record it. If there's clicking, you've done something very wrong. Let me see. If I go back to here, and where is it? Oh, there we go. Let's okay. Not quite sure why that. I gotta go to OBS here, I guess. What am I seeing? Video capture. There we go. We'll turn that off. Okay, and we will. Let me see. I think I could do this. Stop sharing. There we go. Okay, so RX8 is installing all this stuff now. See, I've got all these shortcuts all over the place. And this removed apps is something that when I rebooted Windows, it told me what all got removed from my computer. Which that move was actually pretty much useless. It allowed me to start over with Windows, which is fine, but it didn't solve the problem. I mean, it literally didn't solve the problem. When I put Reaper back on my computer, I still started having trouble. And I don't know if my laptop's going to do the same thing. Yeah. I turn the gain down on my mic. And I appreciate anybody says anything about the audio that I've got going. Let me get this down here so I can, it'd be great if I could pop the chat out. Made some sausage, yeah. And that might have been it also. I never have a microphone in my face in my videos if you've watched them in the past, but right now I kind of have to because I can't use certain pieces of software that I use to be able to get this condenser mic away from me so that you don't have to look at a microphone. I just think it looks, especially playing guitar, looking at a microphone is kind of not good. Okay, so installing dhum, which if you record something with hum in it, you should probably re-record it. But and my guitar is still working, and I haven't noticed any of the buffer underrun stuff since removing all of the waves stuff. And I can't say for 100% that waves was causing that, but I do know that I tried to deactivate the plugins that I had on my old laptop because I bought this beautiful new laptop that has been nothing but a problem also. And I mean, I've just been problem solving. I bought a brand new computer to try and make stuff better, and all I do was, let's see. So I want to install this vocal doubler. Also, I like this vocal doubler. It's kind of cool. When you're recording voices, this is a great plugin. There's zero latency, and I'm not sure if it's free or not. Yeah, it is free. So Isotope. All the rest of this stuff on here, whatever. Ozone 9 elements and all that stuff. Or what is it? It's called. I can't remember. So this will take a couple minutes here. That's a few moments. I had to buy Starbucks. I let myself literally. Let's authorize, activate. Okay, my products. I think I need to authorize RX. I don't think I did this. Let me see. Did I authorize RX8? I think I did. Maybe there's still a window open. Well, okay, so now we'll go into Reaper, and there's my vocal input. I turn this recomp on, I get a little bit louder. And I'm just doing the recomp in kind of small little increments, and I'm boosting the volume of my mic, and now I can get a little bit louder, and I'm not really compressing at all, but it can definitely pop. Okay, so now what I need to do here is go to my preferences and go to VST plugins, and we'll go rescan past modified plugins. So we're hoping that the RX8 stuff will show up. And also you'll notice that I'm clipping here, but yet and that's just my master vocal bus, but you'll notice I have a limiter here and I have it set to -1. So there's no fucking way in hell that this could possibly limit. Maybe it's just so it's not attacking it right, but nonetheless, at least it's not limiting my master bus. And you can hear me breathing, right? Okay, let's go back to our VSTs. We're going to rescan pass for new modified plugins. Look at that. So, and as I'm installing this, I can kind of pay attention. I'm going to, let me see. I want to get that out of the way. I want to see if I can open up other web. I'm opening up web browsers and opening up, and I'm still got no, I still have no buffer underruns. So not having waves, at least at this point, that's one of the ones that I removed. And here's the deal. Waves has gone to rental. You have to subscribe to them, but when I got my Wave stuff, I actually purchased them for a pretty healthy price. And forgive me for the pops and stuff, but this usually wouldn't happen if I was using. Okay, so we'll do that. So now what I can do is go here and add RX8 voice denoise, right? So I've got this help the sound floor, and I have it set for adaptive mode, optimized for dialogue, right? I'm going to move this up to about 14. So I'm going to bypass this, and actually I'm going to put this in front of these compressors, right? So I'm going to bypass this, and I'm going to turn the gain up on this mic to where you can hear noise, right? You can definitely, it's clipping very hard. And then we use this RX voice denoise. Yes, you can hear the trucks going down the street. And I've got the gain just dimed on this mic, which is way too much. But it seems to be working. And I can't remember. Yeah, you can raise and lower it. I like to have it on adaptive mode. I don't know what this, I don't know if I can. I know my mic is really loud. I'm going to turn that back down a little bit. So this has not caused, so the isotope stuff has not caused a problem with my audio yet. Let's see. So I'm going to close that window, and let me see. Here's my live stream. There it is. Okay. Let me see. Install that vocal doubler once. Couldn't get it to work. I can't remember why. Yeah, I don't remember. I can put it on, and just so you know, I mean, I've got it on here, so let's add it to my my vocal bus. Now I've got, this is a master volume for my vocal, but I can put all the effects on here. So if I do, like, I can add I can insert a new track here. So now I'm going to put this here, and I can put like a doubler effect on this. VST isotope vocal doubler, right? So now I've got this. We're going to effect only 100%, and we'll just make this just really wacky, right? So totally wet. Now I'm going to mute this channel, I think. If I turn this well, we'll just mute this right now. So now if I run my voice down here, so there I just get, whoa. See, that should be impossible. I should not hear this. And there's latency. This channel is muted. If I turn, so did I put this? Wow, this is. Let me delete that channel. Huh. I have this track muted. There should be no sound coming out of that. And the moment I send this down there, it adds. Oh, it's post fade. Let's pre-fade or post. Yeah, this I shouldn't be hearing this. Technically, that should be completely. But now I have latency on this track. Jesus Christ! It's the way my monitoring set up. So we're gonna. Anyway, I shouldn't hear that. Anyway, we'll delete that. Yeah, it actually does work really well. And there was another. Yeah, you know what? It seems like on that one, yeah, you did have a definitely some latency, but you can see it's pretty cool, vocal doubler. You can't sync through it. There's latency. Remove that, but it's a nice effect. And I know I'm clipping the hell out of all these channels, so we'll just turn this down a little bit and make sure I'm not. So thus far, it seems like Pepper Juice, I appreciate you being here, man. Or person. Forgive me, I don't know if everybody's male or female. 99% male. The problem is that I've been able to live stream. If you look at my channel, I have close to 1,000 videos, and probably well over half of them are live streams. And I've had audio issues, but nothing like this. This is a whole new thing. But when I was finding when I would open a web browser while I'm streaming, like to share a YouTube video, I want to share a friend's video. I open the web browser and I get a buffer underrun in my audio. And it didn't matter if I used Chrome, Edge, I'm going to say fuck Edge, but nonetheless. Thank you, my knees hurt. It didn't matter. Firefox, the DuckDuck one, whatever. All of them caused me to get a buffer underrun. So I'm clicking right now to open a new web browser in Google Chrome, and I'm opening up multiple web browsers, and I've got a bunch of windows open, and I'm clicking, and I'm going to YouTube, and I'm going to a search. We're going to do a search for, I don't know. We'll just do a search for Dodge Stratus car, and I'm just hitting a search, and it's doing it, and I'm getting no buffer underrun right now. And the big thing right now is that I've ultimately removed my Waves plugins, which I paid for years ago. I bought outright before Waves went to their rental, and you always have live. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. I did not. I absolutely did not. Yeah, and I have very good internet connection. I was thinking the same thing. I was racking my head for Dodge cars. No. Hey, dude, I drive a 96 Dodge Stratus. People fear me, right? So let's go back to this. So that's been the big issue, is that I've had glitching going on in my live streams, and I cannot have bad audio. I play professionally in a band, and I'm not going to go play in front of people or be paid to play and have bad audio. That's just it's terribly unprofessional. So right now, I'm playing, my guitar sound is coming through my Neural DSP. Right? And I don't even know, and yeah, it's noisy because I got a high gain amp going on, and I have no noise gate. Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a lot of gain. You can see that this is a lot of gain. How much gate do I have to put on this? There we go. Oh, I was also on single coil pickups, so I can turn that gate off, right? Sorry about that. Yeah, so the noise was because I had my single coil pickup. So that's Gojira, and then I can switch right over. Yeah, man, I've had fish fear me. They tremble at the mention of your name, right? Yeah, I've had several people offer me advice, guys that I really trust and have helped me with a lot of stuff, and everybody's just dumbfounded. But really, right now, the one thing I can say that I've done that has, when I noticed that this symptom, that this problem that I was having went away, was when I dug deep and got anything that relates to Waves plugins off of my computer. And it really sucks because I paid a good price for Shep's Omni channel, for R-Bass, for R-Comp, for Max Volume. I paid for all of those plugins, and when I installed them on this computer was ultimately when this symptom started happening again. So I immediately went back and I just did one plugin at a time to try and see if something I was downloading and installing was causing it. And I hate to say it, guys, but Waves has written some code, because now when I went to the, I will not touch Waves stuff, at least not right now. When I went to Waves website and I went to my, what the fucking installer thing that they fucking have, it's a nightmare. It said that I need to renew my coverage. When I bought that software, I owned it. There was no limit. I had 2 activations I could use. There was no limit on how long I could use it, and there was nothing on their website that said if you install this and use it. I paid for it, mind you. Bought Shep's Omni channel, and I bought several other plugins that were really great. Shep's Omni channel is killer. But I will not, and I refuse to pay a subscription to software, VSTs or anything like that. I will not do that. And Neural DSP is probably not far behind. Let me move this down here. Sorry. I'm trying to find a way to completely uninstall. Yeah, from my Mac. I don't know about that. Yeah, what I had, dude, and let me tell you, you're very welcome. To get the Waves, to get all of the Wave stuff off of my computer, holy crap. What a nightmare. I mean, I literally had to dig, and it was just everywhere. In fact, let me go to my desktop right now. Let me see. We'll go here. Let me get the thing out of here. Let me close this. All right, so I'm going to search, and let me see if I type Waves. Okay. Waves. Oh, fuck, don't click on that. Okay. Because I really think, so if I go to my file browser, and let's see. So all of the Waves, I put plugins on my local disk. I know there's probably people out there going, why would you do that? Because it's quicker, I think. If I type Waves in here, I just want to see if something has reared its ugly head again, because there are certain things that Windows uses that are called waves. But hey, BCG, dude, long time. It's been a minute. So maybe maybe I have managed to get that stuff, and maybe that is the cure for the audio problems I was having. It just sucks because, boy, Shep's Omni channel was such a great mixing. Although I've never mixed anything that was very, popular or anything like that. So but I love the way it sounded, and I was using it on my live streams, on my master bus to kind of help master the audio going out to the world. Yeah. One-legged man in a chicken chasing contest. Okay, so I believe that I've gotten. I'm not going to waste any more time with the whole waves thing. But I've got RX voice denoise on here, so that seems to be working. And so it seems like I may have. God, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe I've fixed it. Maybe. So I'm just gonna let me move my camera again. I know you can't see what me moving my camera. That's probably a good thing because it's not terribly exciting to watch somebody move a camera. There we go. And let me put this down here, so that way I'm looking in the right direction. Now I want to put my all tangled up. See how tangled? Oh yeah, I couldn't have done that if I tried. Okay, so I want to put my microphone back up here, and it's much quieter than I've been able to get it, likely because of the lack of being able to use the Waves plugins that I paid for, mind you. But, corporations are more important than a human life, so they can do whatever they want. They can change their mind. You can make an agreement. And what they've done ultimately with their plugins is, let me make sure. I'm going to turn my gain. No. We got plenty of gain there. Let's go back here and let's see what recomp is. We got that, and we got that. Looking good. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Just try to do my best to not create a bunch of noise. And I got relimit going. I'm going to try and bring this down a little bit to get my voice a little bit louder. I don't know how loud I am on the stream because I'm using Restream for my broadcast here, and forgive me. Let's see. Yeah, let me go to my audio settings. Show advanced. Okay, that all looks good. And if I go here, so my microphone is set at basically where it's at 100%. And I think I'm not going to hear this, but if I do this, I should have just gotten a whole lot louder on the stream. And forgive me if I just blew your ears out. You have a volume knob you can turn down. I'm hoping that I just got louder on the stream. I don't monitor Restream at all. Yeah. Let's see. Hoping I just got a lot louder. Which let's see. I can tell for myself here. You guys, and I want to play a little bit today, but I just have to be damn certain that that there are no audio problems. I do not want glitching. You won't hear this. Let me go back. Okay. Okay, I'm just watching the stream to see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just watching this section real quick that Just give me a moment here. I'm checking. Let's see if this. Yeah, that did. I just have the microphone volume dimed. Have you been swapping informed on tech stuff with Ubi? Yeah. BCG information on tech stuff. Okay, let me turn this off real quick, you guys. Now I'm back. No, Ubi is he knows a lot. And he knows a lot. But anything that any problem that I've had, any type of solutions or anything, is all stuff that I had tried already. He knows a lot, and I know he's got a really great reputation for this, but I don't think he even knows as much as I do, to be honest. And also, I don't say that, all due respect. I love the guy. He's really super cool, but I haven't gotten anything from him that has been any help at all. And all of the suggestions, which I've done the same thing to other guys. I mean, I've only been doing digital audio since 1996, roughly. Right? Not a lot of people can say they've been doing that. And I route my stuff differently. He uses different software, and these problems that I'm having, again, have vanished after I removed waves. I had to do all of this testing stuff to figure out what was the problem. What keyboard? It's a Novation Impulse, and I don't have it running right now, but I'll see. I haven't used Surge Synth yet. I should be able to input MIDI Novation Impulse. We'll make it live, and I'll put a synthesizer on here. Surge VSTI Surge Synth. And so now I've got the right. I've got the right. These things are sequences. This is kind of goofy. So Novation, it works great. It's a little, what is it, 62? 60, it's a 61 key. Like something you couldn't figure out on your own, man. Yeah, BCG, dude. And I didn't really interact with him a whole lot, aside from he commented on a couple of videos that I put up. And I didn't really actually go after him or email back and forth with him. Dude, I've been trying so much, and I know enough about this stuff to be extremely dangerous. And Jam Pro was the one, and myself I kind of came up with this whole idea that, okay, I cannot figure this out, so let's just wipe the hard drive on my brand spanking new computer clean. I just reinstalled Windows, like just wiped it clean. And keys to my computer. Have it on my band room where I'm free from computers. Yeah. Oh God, okay. No looper pedals. Yep, you're your own band. There you go. Yeah, this thing, and Reaper has a looper built into it, but I don't use it. But so I reinstalled Windows, and then one single thing at a time. I put, I literally started at the most basic thing that I needed, which is my audio interface. So I downloaded the driver for my audio interface. And then I made sure that was connecting to my computer, and I pushed YouTube. I did that. Then I needed to have Reaper installed. So I installed Reaper and tested that. And then I needed, I went one step at a time. And every time I installed something, I went live and did exactly what I'm doing now. And I'm doing it again. I'm opening up some web browser windows, and none of them, even this morning or last night, before I removed the Waves plugins from my computer, on the hard drive,
literally every last bit of it, I was having glitching, and I'm opening Windows right now, which was causing a major buffer underrun in my computer, and I'm, and to that effect, Jampro was he was the assistant to the professor who taught the digital audio class at Eastern Oregon University, and I went up and went to that class and met Justin there. We ended up playing in a band together, and the class did this final project thing, and I did something where I was recording music at home and then taking it into the class and letting other people. I knew more about digital audio than the professor did. I don't even know how that guy got in control of it. He was really nice, but Justin smoked him. And Justin was very familiar with Pro Tools, which I had used some of that in Portland, but quickly realized that Cakewalk, Cool Edit Pro, was just, it worked better on Windows, it would work on Windows machines, which I had, because I bought a Mac and hated it. If you got trouble, and he helped me troubleshoot shit, and then I was sending him texts and he quit responding because I think he just had enough. It's like, fuck, dude, you're pissed. I don't want to, which I was. Now it seems like the air is clear. I never took my keys. Yeah, it's fun having them. Of course, is where I know more. Yeah. I won't say that I know more than Justin. Jampro does stuff in a far. What I will say about him compared to me is that his ways of routing and thinking about problem solving is totally different than mine. I'm more of a fuck it, just get rid of it and start over. He's like, but no, try this, test this, test that, test this, test that, test this, test that, and all that time spent. I spent as much time reinstalling Windows and getting the problem sort of solved at this point. So, Sparky, what's happening? Sparky, goddammit, I think I fixed my audio issue. I think I did. I'm not 100% certain. Yeah. Okay, that sounded decent. All right, let's turn all this stuff off. Let me see if I can play a song now. It's a little early. It's kind of blasphemy to play guitar before 5 o'clock in the evening, I think. But let me see. Let me go here. I'm going to see if I can play along with a backing track here. And I have no idea what the mix is going to be like. And also, just so everybody knows, I'm not using any audio. I'm not using any software for this demonstration. Let me get this out of here. Yeah, did I put that with? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. All right. So this is my ToneMaster Pro, and I think that I can do this. Yeah, there's my pedal board. It's kind of, I'm going to push that a little bit closer. I think I'm using this at this point. Okay, so I have no idea how this mix is going to be. B minor, Bonamassa style, groovy blues. Okay, so this is in B minor. Oh wait, I gotta stop this. Let me share this. I just gotta try it. Share. New tab. Where's my new tab? Let's close this. Okay. All right. So I'll be using my. This is what I use for my live performances when I play with my band. I have a gig next Saturday. track continue to play. I want to go Katana, but oh yeah. I want to go to the stream. See what things sound like there. Just gonna go here and see what how the mix is. Stop this. Okay. Seems like okay. I think the mix is pretty good. Cubase be super fun. Yeah, it's a very simple manner. Just recording a sample. Yeah, simple chord track. I got you, man. Looking for the Katana bass amp, 2x10. Yeah, that's cool. Got my third PV lap steel today. Oh my goodness. Looking for this one for a while. One more to go. Oh my goodness. Lap steel. I've played those in the past, but I've gotten away from playing with the slide very much recently because the music that I'm playing anymore doesn't really cater to playing with a slide. There's one song that we do. It's called, well, I won't tell you the name, but it goes, it's got a chorus, right? I haven't tuned my guitar either. So it's got that, you know, you can slide. I do have a slide here, but I need to tune this thing. It's ugly. That's bad. Nothing worse than a guitar that's out of tune. Well, you got. I think I'm thinking that I may have figured out what the problem was, which is really a bummer. But companies will do that. Like, there's a few guitar amp sims that you can download. They say they're free, and it's a big farce because they're not truly free. Because the moment you download it, if you have it in your computer, if you're using your DAW will cut out. It'll volume clip it. So they say they're free, but they're not free because they actually cause you a bunch of trouble, and they cost you time to have to figure out what that clicking is, right? So you have to remove them. Steve Gunner, what's happening? Hello, man. Welcome back. Great to see you. So BCG, I've been trying my best to keep up with your adventures on YouTube, and I think, like with everybody, you can't watch everything out there. Yeah. There's so be careful when you download light versions of software, man. I fair warning, just be very careful about that, because you will end up regretting it, because they can cause some really serious problems. And the thing is, I bought outright when I paid, I don't remember what I paid, like $300 or something for Shep. And that wasn't that much. It was something like that for a Shep's Omni channel and our bass and our comp and all that stuff from Waves. The agreement when I bought that was that I own them, and apparently I don't, because they can change it. So I've removed all that stuff, and I will never use Waves plugins again, because at this point, that is the reason why I was having all these audio problems, and it's cost me days of effort. Right? So just be careful when you're, and what I'm doing here, just this, let me see, I don't know if this button, it's not in the movie. Let me scoot this over a little bit so you can see, I'll see what I'm doing here. Let me move that, see if I can do this all with my feet. bending down here. So, and then I got this, right? So that button right there, right now, that's my Tone Master Pro, right? And I think and this is a Neural DSP. Lars, man, how are you doing? And I know there's a pretty good volume difference with that, but I have my Tone Master Pro set up exactly the way I would use it when I'm playing live, which I can certainly make it louder, but I think that's okay. And also, it seemed like the mix on the stream was pretty good. So I can't really complain about that. Let's find another backing track. I'm just going to fast forward here and see what this one is. A minor. Slow groovy blues. All right. This is okay. I'm still trying to slow crisp blues. Same. Yeah, all of them in A minor, MJs. Yeah. See if I can get out of this person's. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so I'm definitely able to navigate through websites and not have it interfere with my buffer. Tasty hard rock, B minor. Well, we'll see what this one's like. I think this is elevated jam tracks. Okay, we gotta unmute this. let's see. I'm trying to keep up with my own, but people are breaking things. Yeah, fixing guitars. Oh, Lars, I almost bought some Wave plugins. Went with Isotope. Yeah, I just put some new Isotope stuff in my computer just today on this live stream, and it didn't negatively affect my stream. I'm really bummed because I paid for Wave's bundles, and they've changed their policy, and to me that's bait and switch. I look at it like this. This is how. Now, I've been working on guitars for a long time, so I've gotta make this point. What Waves has done, it's kind of like me with the job that I do. Like, somebody brings a really nice electric guitar, and let's say it's a sewer, and they need a new set of strings on it. And what I do is say, yep, I'll put new strings on it for you. I'll stretch them out for you, make sure they work, and you know, they work. And it costs you string change. We'll do a setup and polish the frets on it, and I'm gonna charge you $80 for all that work. You know, let's just got a nice round number. $80 is legit for a string change and a setup on a guitar. In fact, that's too little. You know, that should be around $120 in today's world, where the inflation is fucking killing, and a tariff. So, $120 for your string change, and let's see. What I can do is tell them. I get done with it, they pay me, and I remove the D string off of their guitar. And be like, well, I put a new string. If you want that string back on there, you got to pay me $10 a month to play those guitar strings. So ultimately, that's what Waves has done. And they're a corporation, they can do that. We know all of that. So I think that Waves was the problem, at least at this point. So I'm probably going to end this. I should probably end this stream now, unless somebody has something they need to say or share with me. I would love to hear it. Really digging this flanger. Mellow phaser. Shop and just chill out and ice. Mighty Boss Jones, that. Seeing all of the chat. I'm not. There we go. Let's get Software Mafia. Yeah. Left you very long. Okay, Sparky, appreciate that. A rerun of a recent live. Oh, cool. Yeah, with your ups. UPS. I saw that. I think I may have responded to that. Yeah. Thanks, BCG. Appreciate you guys being here. Boy, I sure appreciate you guys saying that. That's such a kind compliment. Sparky, I read that, and I believe that I responded to that. Yeah, man. Boy, if they would just leave stuff alone. And I'm also noticing a little bit of lag, I think, in this, but my camera settings may not be. No, they're pretty good on OBS, but coming up on Restream, my video is lagging. I can see it. I'm all good. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end this stream now. I need to have a snack and shut things down, restart them, and see if things continue to work the way they are working. And I'm hopeful. I think I got my problem solved. Boy, it's been bugging me. Rome, Rune, hello. Holy smokes. Rune, hey man, you made it. Check it out, Rune. I think I've got my my problems solved, and I'm glad you got here, man. I tried the loop back, can't do it. I don't have a loop back in here. That's probably not going to be a part of my streaming stuff. But I appreciate all the input and offers. But I'm opening up websites right now. As I was doing, you probably watched me on some of my other streams where this was causing a bunch of buffer underrun, and then now it doesn't. Here we go. BCJ. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Let's see. Go look. Yeah. If it I'll check it out, but I'm not using loopback. I don't have it here at home, and it just doesn't play well with the way I route my sound. It's totally that we're routing our stuff differently. I could use loopback if I ran my ToneMaster Pro in front of the audio interface, but the loopback won't use the software-based audio. It just uses what's plugged in, and it directly monitors it out to the computer, which I ain't doing that. But I'll check it. Yeah, definitely. Well, let me do that right now and see what it is. I'm not ruling out, because I'm still currently using NDI and it works perfectly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So maybe I can do a setup. Let me see. What is that? Optimize OBS for, okay. Optimize OBS. Yep. Oh boy, you sent me Michael Fryer. Yep. Live stream buffer. Yeah, these 5 tricks to avoid it. Yeah, maybe they technical support case messages received. Oh, let's see what Waves had to say. Let's see. Thank you for contacting Waves. Looking at your Waves, I can see that your licenses are activated on a device named Local Disk C. I can also see that some of your plugins are not activated. Yeah, the Local Disk C, I did, not anymore. Your license will then be ready to use on your new machine. Okay. The Waves account, I can see that you already use a recover option for your products in 2706-2025. This means that your recovery option will be available again in 6/27/2026, right? Having said that, I can forward a request for a second recovery from your management on your behalf. I require some information to be able to forward. So they're offering to help me. I'm reading you the email that Waves sent me. In fact, let me share this with you so you can see this. Let's see. To do so, please follow the steps to gather Waves Central's installation log. Launch Waves Central. I am not putting that on my computer. Go to settings page under maintenance. Look for zip the logs folder. I've done that. Check mark including system information file and click zip. A window will open with a new zip file highlight and rename it to ticket number in the subject line and attach it. Look at all this shit you got to do. Good grief. It's just software. Fix it. With Waves, it's astonishing how complex Waves is. How do I say this kindly? They're akin to Pro Tools. So, yeah. Don't forget to hit the thank you. Hit the like button. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do some more content now that I've gotten my audio problem solved. So you guys, I'm gonna end this thing. Rune, I'm glad you got here. It's probably been sitting in the background. I haven't heard anything from you, but I need to go eat a snack. It's time for a snack. So you guys have a really great day today, and I may be back on a little later, right? So thank you guys for hanging with me. Hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you're not. And share it with your friends because I